5 lessons I learned from my 20s in no particular order, while I decorate my cake painting with fake frosting made out of paint. The last one is the most important one that could have made my 20s a lot easier. When I first heard, you can't unbake a cake, I was 12 years old, and it freaked me out because that meant that there are some things in life that you can't reverse no matter how hard you try. But after my 20s ended, I realized that wasn't really the case for almost everything. Most of the time, everything is fixable, and that's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2. Worrying about money isn't gonna fix anything. It's actually gonna make things worse. Why? Because your anxiety will stay high, which will paralyze you from actually taking action to make things better. Are you getting this? The best thing I could have done to myself was to come to peace with where I was at in that moment through journaling, prayer, meditation, and doing a bunch of inner work. Do that as much as possible, hopefully daily. Then give yourself hope by rewriting your desired life. How do I want to live? How much do I want to make? And then get to work and make it happen. Lesson number 3. Speaking of inner work, none of your physical health will matter if your mental health isn't in shape. I lifted weights and ate healthy all I wanted, but I was putting my mental health in the back burner by not doing the inner work. I seemed physically healthy, but my mind was fighting my body. That caused lots of stomach issues and painful days for my body, and it's just not worth it. And remember how I was worrying about money before? My stomach issues would put me out of work for a couple days in a row due to anxiety, which I couldn't afford back then. So do your inner work. Move forward, okay? Lesson number 4. Even if someone is well-meaning, but very, very draining, try to limit your time with them. It might be your guilt speaking, like the thought that you're responsible for someone else's companionship, but that's not true. That's not your role. I still have lots of practice to do in this area, but I'm getting better. If you feel drained around someone, that's going to affect the way you show up in life. You're going to be tired and snappy at people. Not good. The way you become happier, wealthier, and healthier is by being energetic for the things that matter. People who see you as their free therapist will prevent you from being energetic. If they're always talking about their issues and problems over and over again, whether it be relationships or financially, that's a sign for you to take a step back. It's okay if someone vents from time to time. That's human and healthy, but too much is too much. Again, they could be well-meaning people, but your peace of mind is very valuable. And then you have the opposite end of the spectrum. Surround yourself with people who you feel energetic around. You'll know because you feel like you can accomplish anything after you hang out with them. They don't have to be the wealthiest or healthiest people you know, but if they make you feel very good and confident and your values align, that's amazing. Keep hanging out with those people. That's going to help move the needle in your life even more and consistently. Lesson number 5. You can't unbake a cake, but you can decorate it as much as you'd like and still make it taste good. It's just like life. You can't reverse it, but what you do moving forward can still change things for the better.